Hello, Amantis here, and as part of October 2022's Next Fest event that has been taking place this week, I have a few game demos that I really want to share. This event is hosted by Steam, and it's a showcase of upcoming games that have plans to be released in the coming months. I'll have links and details for you in the description box below. Do check out the list of games participating in this event. There are hundreds of demos that are featured, and the hashtag to look for on Twitter is SteamNextFest. Now, as we do not have time to play everything that's available, I have picked out a few favorites that you will want to wishlist after playing the demos. Let's get started! Bigger Than Me by Dead Pixel Games. You play as Max in this narrative misadventure that has a mix of puzzle point-and-click and mini-games. Max also becomes a giant every time he hears the word future, so it's up to us to help him navigate his life and different scenarios as a 20-something-year-old trying to make it in the city. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're gonna have a rather intense conversation of Mum. I have to go. Okay. Oh! We are massive. Okay, so we found our keys and it's on the couch. We just have to try and get it from the cat. What is this minigame? Try to pour all the food into Nougat's bowl. And we have a delivery for a certain Karen for life. Some pizzas. Here we go. Let's go cycle. Let's take a look at this poster. Resident Evil. Of course, it's a reference to the Resident Evil game. Is an Easter egg here. Oh, no. We're growing. Oh, crap. And hear that heart rate as well. Looks like we need to find a way to shrink ourselves back down to normal size. What do you mean, Karen for life? You didn't order anything and you're giving me 0 stars. What's up? No, I am not accepting that. Rhythmos by Floppy Club. Rhythmos is a relaxing musical puzzle game where you travel between cubic planets and solve mazes. Bonus: after solving all the puzzles on the stage, you get to unlock a musical instrument and can record and play your own songs of it. Definitely a fun factor for musicians. Let's take a look at the gameplay. So these are the instructions on how to play. Looks like we need to click on this and go around in a circle. And oh, we have completed a puzzle. Look at that. Alright, we can just rotate into this globe. Let's just wait for this to stop, and here we go. We've completed it. Look, we've got a synthesizer. What a great musical instrument indeed. I should be recording this. At least I know what to bring for my next musical jam session. Summer Trip Cruise by Giuscaminiti. Have you ever wondered what driving a cruise ship feels like? Look no further, because you will be doing just that. In this physics-heavy game, you try to captain a ship without ruining the holidays of the tourists on board. Let's take a look. Learning how to control the ship, so the control to the lever to the left controls the speed, and the one on the right controls the virtual rudder. Let's try turning this. Okay, so that's the stop button. I'm trying to park/moor myself, but oh no, the current is pushing me. Oh, no! Alright guys, let's keep moving, get your photos in. It's not the best time, but I still got my photos. I'm already so tiny! How could I still miss the beacon? There's that 2-second delay, that's undeniable in the water. This is real physics at work, everybody. Dredge by Black Salt Games. In keeping with the water theme, something sinister is happening in the fishing village you stumble upon. You play as a fisherman in this fishing adventure game while also tasked to uncover unexplained mysteries that surround the area. Let's take a look at the highlights. Alright, so we're starting this game and it's a lovely day out. Except something sinister sounds like it's about to happen. Just listen to that music. Here we are, sailing. And what have we here? We have come to a fishing spot. Looks like a fishing spot. Oh my goodness, we're sailing deep into the night. And I see an eyeball. That was so creepy. And we have a bit of Tetris action happening here in our inventory. Alright, so this grotesque fish is actually an all-seeing carp. Oh crap, is that an eyeball over there? Let's just get away for a moment. Out of Hands by Game River. If you think hands aren't creepy, this game will change your mind. Born out of a game jam, Out of Hands is a turn-based strategy card game where, upon waking up, you find yourself battling your inner demons in this psychological horror. Let's take a look. In the night, I find myself to be made out of hands. Ooh, ick. Ah, what is that? Ooh. Alright, I'm grab an eraser and get rid of that. The game is over, but you'll be back. It's more like a nightmare. Look at the mirror. See how beautiful you've become. Yes, very beautiful indeed. Oh, I'll be screaming like that too. I can use a pen to stab the familiar figure, and I'm going to use my mouth to bite, and stab again. Oh look, I've got radial eyes. I wonder what that does though. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit the like button and let me know which game demos you've been playing and wishlisting in the comment section. Also be sure to follow me on social media for news updates and other content. And now, back to the video. McPixel Free by Sal Sasowski. Save the day as McPixel. You're only given less than a minute to avert one disaster after another in a series of fast-paced minigames. Solutions are almost never conventional. Let's take a look at the gameplay. And I'm on a train and I'm off! Okay, we have to save the day. Right, what do I do first? Here we are on the train. Oh, no. There's a cliff! Oh no! What do we do? It's about to run off its tracks. Alright, let's try clicking and jump on this guy. Oh my goodness, and the plane ends up falling and crash landing onto the island. Alright, let's see what the scenario here is. And we're skiing. And what is this? Is this Windows 95 ski-free? Ski-free Yeti is here. Alright, let's try doing this again. Let's beat this guy up, throw him out, off the plane. Here we go, just jump off. The plane lands with us. And what do? Is click on this guy and use the dead guy to beat up another guy and steal his parachute. Oh my goodness, we're gonna try and we've jumped off the train and let us try to stop it. Is McPixel able to stop it? And we still end up crashing and falling off the cliff. Lucy Dreaming by Tall Story Games. You play as Lucy in this very British-style point-and-click adventure game that is full of Easter eggs, pop culture references, and wisecrack jokes. Let's take a look.
At that list.
Okay, these are things to help me sleep. Basically a list of things to do.
He's got lovely soft feathers.
Oh, that is a hint indeed. Let's try picking it up. I think that's Guybrush. Let's try clicking.
He doesn't even look like a proper pirate.
Yeah, of course. Flooring Inspector. Oh no, what did I do to the poor pheasant?
Maybe there's more of my mother in me than I thought.
This actually might work. I didn't think using a hairdryer could warm a glass of milk.
There we go, some lovely warm milk. Can tick that off my list. Looks like I'm all ready to get into bed now.
Yes indeed, and I'm ready. Gunbrella by Doinksoft. In this side-scrolling combat game set in a noir punk western world, you play as a gun and umbrella-wielding woodsman who is out for revenge. But he ends up investigating some strange events happening in town. It's almost like playing as a gun-wielding Mary Poppins. Let's look at the highlights. Alright, there is a little bit of platforming action happening here. Oh dear. Oh no, we have a cult that has kidnapped the mayor, it seems. But ready, aim, and fire! That's a lot of splattering. It'll be like Mary Poppins sliding, ziplining with the umbrella. It looks like we found the one that we are looking for. Right, let's get rid of these enemies first. Most likely these are the cultists. Thirsty Suitors by Outer Loop Games. You play as Jala in this action turn-based RPG game while doing dance battles with your exes. Set in a South Asian immigrant community, there are demanding parents, broken friendships that need reconciling, and the need for closure with the exes. Let's take a look. Okay, and let us start this demo. What is your persona?
Because your third grade boyfriend just walked in the door.
Uh-oh.
Sergio?
We've got some skateboarding mechanics to deal with here. And here we go, Sergio. His first level is high, and he's far, far, far too thirsty.
Try using a thirst taunt on Sergio.
Okay, let us do just that. And use that first taunt on the opponent, Sergio. Press space repeatedly, and here we are blinking away.
If I objectify you a little.
We shared something special, Jala.
I love how he's doing that Bhangra dance move. Uh-oh. Mom is here. What's gonna happen?
Not the
Oh
jumble.
dear. The slipper! The ultimate punishment for kids. And he got squished like a fly. Poor Sergio. And that's all the time we have for this video. If you're looking for more game recommendations that have planned release dates for 2022 and 2023, I've made a video coverage of Ludonarracon 2022 and Steam's June edition of Next Fest. Go check them out here. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.